Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and I'm back today with a vendor video. This is a vendor wax haul from Sweet Tooth Apothecary. The owner is Heather. This is the second order that my mom placed from this vendor. So we had a chance to grab some more of her ready to ship fragrances that she has. I will put her Facebook page and her Etsy shop and all of that information into the description box of the video so you can check that out. I know she is going to be having some type of RTS come November, and then there's going to be a huge pre-order I think in February. But yeah, so this is some of the fragrances that my mom was able to grab on her second pre-order. My mom is in love with this vendor so far. She carries a lot of like the hippie, patchouli, earthy tea fragrances that my mom is like been dying Scentsy to come out with or bring back my bar and stuff. So let's get into this. So I think the majority of these are the snap bar size, which is the 2.3 ounce, and I think these are relatively affordable in comparison to like other vendors and stuff like that. So again, you can get a lot of her wax for less doll hairs. So that's always good. All right, we do have a couple samples in here as well. So I'm just gonna stack everything. Okay. All right, so the two samples that we received, one is called Saint, and this one is Cola, Cranberry Muffins, and Cinnamon Donuts House Blend. So Coca-Cola, Cranberry Muffins, and Cinnamon Donuts. You definitely can get the Coca-Cola. And Coca-Cola is so weird to have like in a wax fragrance, but it kind of goes with this. I don't pick up cranberry muffins. I do get it like a tinge of cranberry, but it's not a tart cranberry. It's more of a sweet cranberry. But definitely the prominent note is the Coca-Cola, and then you do get the donuts. It's an oddball scent, but it's not terrible at all. I think if you like fizzy scents like Coca-Cola or fizzy pop or any of those types of fragrances, then you would really enjoy that one. And then this is her roasted pine cones. So it is pine, ozone, sandalwood, and vanilla. Oh yeah, it just smells like roasted pine cone oil. Very similar to other vendors that I've had in the past. But I would love to be able to order roasted pine cones by itself. So if she does have that available in like the pre-order that she'll be doing later on this year or next year or whatever, I would definitely grab that, just because I haven't seen any other vendors just have a roasted pine cone by itself. Okay. Huckleberry Harvest. So these looks like they're just two really big mega cubes. This one is raspberry, grape, strawberry, and peach. So very interesting twist on words. Huckleberry, and the notes are raspberry, grape, strawberry, and peach. So, oh yeah, I definitely get grape, and I'm not a fan of grape. So just go into that knowing that I personally don't like grape in wax. This is just reminding me of bottle cap grape candy. Like grape flavored sweet tarts. Yeah, there's almost like a chalkiness to it. I think if you really like grape in fragrance or fruity scents in general or candy fragrances, you would definitely enjoy this Huckleberry Harvest for sure. And so far these are quite strong on cold that I'm smelling so far. Raspberry Crumble. So Raspberry Crumble is crumble top, raspberry jam, and oatmeal cookie, which is her house blend. I definitely can pick up the oatmeal cookie for sure. I do smell raspberry, but it's not like a very saturated raspberry. It's very light, but you do pick it up. This is a very warm and cozy, homey type of, Sunday bakery melt when you're in the kitchen. So it's not bad, but it wouldn't be something that I would get just because I don't like raspberry usually in wax. Okay. Dad Bod. So this one is citrus, floral, dirt, sandalwood, patchouli, and suede. This smells like Teddy B's earth, but not like heavy core petrichor. Doesn't smell like Miracle Grow potting soil at all. This one is a lot more smoother. It's more classy of a petrichor scent. Definitely would be like an upscale body wash or guy cologne that had like dirt and earthy notes to it. I actually like this one a lot. I like petrichor though with Vendor Wax, so that would definitely be something that I would look out for. Okay. Twitch Miss. So this one is hot chocolate and marshmallow house blend. This is Scentsi's Hug and a Mug. For sure. This is very strong. If you like chocolate, anything chocolate, you would really enjoy this one. It is basically a marshmallow hot cocoa. There's no mint to it, so it does remind me a lot more of Hug and a Mug by Scentsy. But this is really, really nice. Great holiday winter melt for sure. So I do like that one. Okay, High Fashion. So this one is Peach Bellini and Extra Champagne, which is a house blend. Not for me. Probably because this is reading very heavy grapefruit, and even though I do like citrus, grapefruit is like 50-50 with me. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's horrible. This one isn't off-putting, so it doesn't smell like urine or skunk or musky or anything like that. It's just very sharp. So if you are familiar with Scentsy and you like Scentsy's like peach grapefruit mimosa, I think you would really like this High Fashion by Sweet Tooth because it does kind of remind me of that fragrance. But it's definitely a pass for me just because it's a little bit on that sharper end of the grapefruit line. Okay. This one is called Focus. And this one is fresh squeezed orange, lemongrass, and ginger house blend. Oh, this is beautiful. If you like orangey spiced with ginger, this is a tea. Okay, I know there's no tea notes in it, but I am getting a tea. There is a tea underlying note in here. It's super, super bright with the orange and the lemongrass, but it's not like herbal medicinal either, and it's not reading cleaner either. It's like the perfect balance of like ginger, and it's giving that tangy zestiness with the citrus, and then I get this underlying tea note. This would be a repurchase for me for sure. Oh, I really like that. This is like a orange spiced or citrus spiced scent that I could warm in the springtime because it doesn't have any of those like heavy fall or winter spices going along with it. The Golden Boy. So this one is apple, brown sugar, amber, cedarwood, and leaves. Definitely atmospheric for sure. So I do pick up that apple, and it is a very fresh MAC apple, almost kind of reading like a green or maybe some green pear that's also in this blend as well. The brown sugar is there, but it's not reading like heavy, heavy bakery. That cedarwood, leaves, and amber combination is really reminding me of like hay. This is kind of like an upscale autumn road trip from Scentsy vibe. I would repurchase this one for sure. I am liking it a lot. It's very bright, fresh, clean. It's kind of like an experience scent. You know how like they have some of those scents that are like based on hotels and destinations? That would be like lumped into that category. Okay, this one is OG Bro. It is loopy, and I'm holding it for a friend house blend. Pretty sure my mom said this is supposed to be like Fruit Loop cereal and like weed. Yeah, that is straight up Mary Joanna. All right, so if you like that in wax, you're definitely gonna like this one. Not for me. I do smell the Fruit Loop cereal. That's hilarious. This just smells like an edible. That's exactly what it smells like. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Okay. Coconut and eucalyptus. This one is creamy coconut, eucalyptus, mint, tonka, and vanilla. Ooh, I really like this one. This one, I really like the eucalyptus in here. It's not super, super like minty or like reading Vicks Vapor Rub, like Just Breathe by Scentsy. It's not that peak level of eucalyptus. This is giving it more like spa vibes, like you're at a tropical resort in the spa while it's summertime and you got all the coconut and tropical vibes going on. But then you also have those spa like essential oils and stuff that are coming through like the windows. I really like this one. That would definitely be one that I would get again. Okay, brandied pear. So brandied pear is spice, pear, apple, cider, sugar, and brandy. Okay, the pear is really nice in here. It's not Nashi pear, thank God. You do get a nice blend of bright pear and bright like green apple cider. The brandy is kind of making this weird note to my nose that's kind of off-putting, just for me. But I think if you like brandy or bourbon or whiskey with your fruit scents, then you would like this one. Maybe that brandy doesn't come out as harshly as it does on cold when it's warming, but I feel like if you like fruity mixed with your booze, then you would like that one. Okay, this one is Making Monsters. This one is vanilla, tobacco, white tea, saffron, sandalwood, and tonka. So definitely masculine. Okay, not so much. So it definitely reads it, but it's not a cologne. This is a lot more airy. It's airy and like clean with some body care, but not cologne. None of the notes are like really standing out. If I can get the wax out of the clam here. Yeah, none of the notes in this blend are truly standing out from each other. It's very well blended, so it's a complex scent. So I can't really pick out, yes, I'm smelling saffron, yes, I'm smelling white tea. It's kind of just all blended into just this nice, pleasant smell. That is Making Monsters. Okay, Neon Cherry. This one is Morello, Cherry, Musk, and Jasmine. So maybe a cherry blossom type of thing. Yes, it definitely is. This is 90s, like Japanese cherry blossom. I do like the cherry though in here. I do like that cherry note. Yeah, I would say if I'm like ever in a nostalgic mood where I wanted to smell cherry blossoms, I would pick this one up. This does smell a lot better than Scentsy's Wild Cherry and Sakura, which was like their version of a cherry blossom scent. I do like this one a little bit better because the musk isn't so dominant. And I remember in that other blend it was, so. All right, honey and patchouli. I'm hopeful that this smells like the spiced honey and patchouli oil that I've been using a lot with my vendor customs. So it's spiced honey, lemon sugar, roasted cocoa, patchouli, and vanilla bean. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, I think this is exactly that spiced honey and patchouli oil, but it's just by itself. This is such a good scent. I would love to have this in a perfume. Oh, so good. It's very woodsy. So if you like woodsy scents and you like patchouli, then you would love this one. It's not as patchouli dominant. I think the sweetness from like the honey and the lemon sugar and the vanilla bean is really toning down those patchouli notes. But this is beautiful. Definitely a repurchase. Cardamom, woods, and cedar. So we've got cardamom and lemon rind, clove buds, patchouli, cedar, and vanilla. Okay, this one's reading a lot more soap I'm getting soapy notes. I'm definitely getting the lemon for sure. Cardamom, not so much. It's mostly like patchouli and that lemon. Again, it's another scent that is blended really well. I bet the other scent notes will probably come out when it warms. It's not bad. It's not terrible. I don't think I would like reach for it again, but it's not bad. Fig and lemon. Lemon, fig, and fern. So this should be an Amy blend, but I'm scared of the fern because normally I don't like fern in wax. Scentsy's Fiddle Leaf Fig had fern in it, and that's just gross. So we'll see. Okay, this is definitely a herbal, essential oil type of scent. I don't care for it. The lemon is way too cleaner, and I don't get any fig whatsoever. I think that fern is just taking over so much right now. If you like fern in your scents, then you definitely like this one. But if you're looking for more fig or more lemon, you might be disappointed in that one. Real Life Heal. Okay, this one is rum, eggs, coconut milk, spice, and vanilla. So is this like a rummy spiced eggnog? Yes. But I get some fruit in here. I wonder, what is that? Is it fruit or is it the coconut milk? I almost get a fruit note, but I can't tell you like what exact fruit. It just smells a little bit fruity. But I get the rum, I get the eggy custard, I get the spice, I get the coconut milk, the vanilla, I get all of it. It's just like a spiced rum eggnog, but with a little bit of extra sweetness. Maybe they threw in like a fruit syrup or something with it. I don't know. It's nice. I would definitely enjoy warming this during the holiday season. That's Real Life Heal. Okay, Murphy's Roll-Ups. This one is strawberry candy, blue raspberry slushy. Oh, this is a fun scent. So if you like candy scents, if you like strawberry, blue raspberry, cotton candy, pink sugar, all of those fun, flirty, you know, candy confectionery scents, you're going to like this one a lot. I tend to stay away from those. So even though it's not like my personal scent preference, if Caroline had this going in her room, I wouldn't mind it. This is definitely a girly smell for sure. That is Murphy's Roll-Ups. Okay, holiday biscuits. Gingerbread cookies, patchouli, and cinnamon. I'm really liking gingerbread and patchouli together. This one, the patchouli, is definitely taking over the gingerbread. I can smell gingerbread, but it's not like a ginger snap cookie or gingerbread cookies or anything like that. Like, there's no molasses. This is more of a bread. This is more of a gingerbread, and it's not spicy. There's spice, but it's not as spicy as you would think gingerbread would be. That patchouli oil is very strong. Her patchouli oil, I have found with the blends that I've had it in its composition, it's very strong. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at scent oils. For me, so far, all of them have been quite strong. So that's holiday biscuits. Okay, then we have Eat. This one is toasted pistachios and bear claws house blend. Let's see. So donuts with toasted pistachios. Oh, this might be by far my favorite so far. The bear claw, it's authentic. This smells like a French crawler for sure. There's hardly any spice. But the toasted pistachio, it's not nutty. And it doesn't have like that, like, the the strong almond extract like pistachio either. It's actually bringing a creaminess to this and like a hinge of spice. Just a hinge. Not, oh, that is beautiful. I would get a bigger size of that for sure. And then last but not least, we have autumn fig. So this one is apple, lemon, ginger, fig, caramel, cinnamon, and coffee. Coffee and twigs. So you got a lot of fruity notes, and then you get some coffee and cinnamon and caramel, and then some woody. So let's see. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Shut up. This is my favorite. This is my favorite out of everything that I've just smelt. This is like Winterberry Apple Tea by Scentsy. Oh my gosh, I want the biggest size ever of this autumn fig. Oh, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I get the fig, I get the apple, and it's more of like a rich apple, not a bright apple. And then you do get tea in here. I don't necessarily get coffee though. I'm getting tea, so I'm not sure where the coffee comes into play. And twigs, I guess it's just bringing like an airy, woody note to it. Oh, that's beautiful. Almost the fruit notes in here. I just whiffed it again. Hold on, let me smell it again. Yeah, I was gonna say the fruity notes almost remind me of fruit leather too, which I'm not mad about at all. Okay, all right. So my favorites out of everything that we just sniffed. Let's see. I have to say this, and then that one, and then this, and this. So is that 8? Okay, so I have top 8 here, okay? So top number 1 is the autumn fig. I would literally buy a loaf if she offers loaves. This one is so good. Then eat the bear claw donut in here with the toasted pistachios. Oh my gosh. Focus. This is literally a spring orange tea. That is exactly what it is. Exactly. Honey and patchouli would be number 4. It's just because it reminds me so much of that spiced honey and patchouli oil. And I like it on its own. 5 would be the Twitch Miss. Just because it reminds me of Scentsy's Hug and a Mug. And we have not seen that in so long. And even though, you know, we have had like Marshmallow Mint Cocoa by Scentsy, like in flash sales and clearances, it just doesn't hit the same spot that Hug and a Mug does. So I definitely really like the idea behind that one. And then 6 would be Golden Boy. It's like Autumn Road Trip, but better. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. And then Coconut Eucalyptus. Like I said, you're at the spa at a beach resort. And then number 8 is the Dad Bod, just because it's petrichor, but it's petrichor that is not like sticking your face into a bag of Miracle-Gro potting soil. This is more upscale and bougie. It's bougie dirt is what it is. So that is it. That is the order that we got. I'm so excited to try all this stuff. My mom is going to be taking, I think, like 2-ish cubes, or we're just going to split the bars in half. She's going to warm, I'm going to warm. That way we can make our decisions and see what like ones we would want to repurchase when she does her next launch and things like that. So let me know in the comment section if you've tried Sweet Tooth scents. What are some of your favorite fragrances from her? What should I be on lookout for? How's her performance go with her wax? Do you just use Scentsy warmers? Do you use element warmers, the tea light warmers? Like with these snap bars, is 1 cube like equivalent to a Scentsy 1 cube? Let me know the details. We'll talk more. Thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please do so you don't miss out on my next video. And we'll talk again. Bye, guys.